Hey everyone, it's baze.djunkiii transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, back with a new video. And well, as I told you in the last video, in the previous video, I've received like a big stack of records from the Belgian isope label, like a few weeks ago, sent to me by Jansen, who is the head of the label, which has been around for quite a while. And as you might have seen, I've reviewed quite a few of those records on my website Erzählt and posted like cover photos on Instagram, but one of those records I thought I could do like a vinyl talk video about, because for an underground album this is super intricate, super beautiful, and one of those albums that is like, you see that and it's like, you're like, wow, this looks great and stuff, but this has like so many like interesting little features in terms of artwork that you cannot believe that it's like really an underground operation thing, because all those things like cost a lot of money, and usually more of the like big artists are like doing this. So an album I'm talking about is the album Godlike 3000 by Evil Minded, who is not from Belgium actually, but what a quick Discogs research gave me from Guatemala, which is a country I do know that exists, but I don't have any clue about the music scene there, about the like underground vinyl whatever. So this might be the first ever album from an artist from Guatemala I've heard ever, and this looks like super epic. Looks like you get like an old school classic Gabba album. I hope you can see this with the glare. Super intense, super shiny. It's a double album. It's the Isope Records 006, so catalog number 6 of the label. This is the track list on there, is super heavy, and I want to like have the Godlike 3000 logo as a t-shirt, because this looks great. Seems to be released in collaboration with Mir Records, which seems to be like an underground hardcore thing. This is the gatefold, so this is like a feat in itself. In the gatefold we have like an additional inner inlay thing, which is the cover artwork once again, like a super intense collage thing, and the same thing again in here as well. So super beautiful. So if we unfold the artwork even further, this is the full thing, super shiny, looks great, like high quality print. There is even a little sticker on there which says 139, so I wonder if this is a limitation sticker thing here. And what we got in here is a big text, which is a lot of like shout outs and stuff to a lot of people, like Isope of course, Junkie Cut, Hardcore Radio Netherlands, bootleg live sessions in Guatemala, and a lot of things. This is also a colored vinyl thing, so red splatter vinyl, which is also like super great. Looks epic, and interestingly the second vinyl of this kind of mirrors this splatter thing, because it's not red and black, but let me get this out quickly. Black and red. So in modern terms this would have been called oxblood vinyl maybe, in some regard. So there's 4 tracks on each album, which on each side. So, and the whole thing has been released in 2021, so in the midst of the pandemic. Discogs files this as a mixture of speedcore, breakcore and harsh noise wall, which the latter I don't see, but in terms of music, speedcore is involved in there, of course. A little bit of hardcore as well, but also like a super epic symphonic synthesizers. I have a lot of, I've heard this like for the first time like 10 minutes ago. A lot of like, symphonic synth. I've heard influences of industrial and like future industrial, future pop, but it's not poppy, it's all grinding and hard and fast and super intense. Vocal wise, there is a lot of these are songs, but in an electronic music context. I've heard influences of like symphonic emo as well, but also industrial. I've heard some breakcore. I've heard a lot of like things that kind of reminisce like the old New York hardcore days. There are guitars on here. There are a lot of electronic beats on there. There's a lot of things. The whole thing has like, according to Discogs, which I'm looking at right now, 23 tracks. So this is like a fully blown album, double album experience. And if you are into hardcore of any kind, like more guitar, like driven hardcore, but also industrial hardcore, industrial EBM and heavy metal, maybe like fast speed metal, and even like electronic music, this might be a thing you never have heard of. It seems to be a limited edition, but I cannot find out how many copies were made, but I think some are still available via the isope website, which is isope.be for Belgium. So this is super interesting stuff, and as I said, the artwork is super epic, super beautiful. It is evil, it is dark. Reminds me also, not really of the Thunderdome days, but like Gabber and stuff. A lot of things are like reflecting the origin of that. And it's from Guatemala, like the artist is, and might be an interesting addition to your vinyl collection if you are into super experimental, super harsh music, and or like an open-minded listener at all and want to explore something you probably never have heard of. I hadn't. Evil Minded was a name that is totally new to me, and if I was like in a store and would see this, I would definitely check this out just because of the artwork, because it's super beautiful. So once again, a shout out to Ivan Jansen from the Isope label from Belgium for sending this out. Super great. Tom Highland District, you want to check this out for sure, because this is heavy, might be up your lane. And I saw, interestingly, a Instagram post totally unrelated to this, but that was dealing with a book about like Japanese hardcore, gabba, speedcore of the like late 90s to the mid 2000s. And if you're into that kind of stuff, like Japanese hardcore, manga core, whatever this is called, and this might be something for you as well, because this takes like a lot of music genres to the extreme and like puts like something on top and mixes and matches things. So I will have a few more listens, not today because I don't want to super annoy my neighbors, because you have to listen to this loud, but yeah, that's it. Like a quick vinyl talk, vinyl recommendation video. Evil Minded, got like 3000 dark stuff. Down here are some websites. I hope you can see them well because, with the reflection and stuff. There's also the Isope website, and I think from their store there might be a few copies available as well. So yeah, that's it. Bass Junkie out for now. Sunday evening. Hardcore stuff. Like an epically beautiful, but also an epically brutal album. See you on the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Click the links down there, up there, Bandcamp, you know the score. See you next time.